Hello and welcome back to Underlab. Okay, so to quickly answer the title of this video, the answer is no. This channel isn't going anywhere. Now, before you dislike this for being seemingly misleading, allow me to explain why I called this video what I did. After I uploaded a video which I called my last ever video with a question mark, I've been receiving a lot of messages and comments asking me if I'm going to shut down and delete this channel. Now, believe me, that's not something I'd ever do, even if I decided to stop making videos, which is also something I'm not going to do. This video has the title it does in order to ensure everyone who's been asking me the same thing clicks it and hears my answer. I never intended to shut down Underlab. The video was just meant to explain that it would be extremely difficult, if not impossible, for me to continue making videos, thanks to the controversy I wasn't a part of. However, that was then. I'm making this video for another reason as well. A few days ago I was confronted with the very real possibility that my time making YouTube videos was coming to an end. As I explained in the other video, I'm being paid a massively reduced amount thanks to advertisers pulling out of YouTube, thanks in turn to a controversy I was never even remotely a part of. Obviously, I didn't want to stop making videos because of that, even though I was being paid less. But the problem is, as I described, that I wouldn't have much of a choice. I don't have huge amounts of money, so with ad revenue decreasing through no fault of my own, I'd just have to spend my time doing something else in order to pay the bills. That would unfortunately mean I'd be unable to keep producing videos, as it'd take up too much time I'd need to spend making money by some other means. Anyhow, you knew all that already. The fact is that things have changed, thanks to the incredible benevolence of my patrons. In just 2 weeks, my Patreon has reached $750 per month, which is really pretty awesome. To all of you who have chosen to donate to me, I just want to say an immense thank you. This channel isn't getting shut down, and I just want to make it clear that it's thanks to those extremely generous people who have chosen to spend their own money in order to help with the creation of videos they enjoy. Now, I don't want to celebrate too soon. I'll only be comfortable once the first major goal of $1,000 is reached, and even then I should probably hold on until we reach $2,000 in case YouTube's ad revenue schemes go even further south. If we can reach those key milestones, I'm sure I'll be producing videos for years to come. However, to have already raised so much for the sake of my silly little channel really is humbling. I don't know how to thank everyone who watches me other than to say, well, thank you. For all the months I've been making videos, I've never really had the chance to just slow down and admit how much I owe my fans. So I guess that's what this video is really about. Maybe I should have saved it for that special 100,000 subscribers milestone, but I have other plans for that. I really do think you're all pretty awesome. Now naturally, I may be a bit biased in that regard, but I'll say it nonetheless. Thank you to everyone who watches this channel, who offers me support whether physically or with reassuring comments, and thank you to the person behind the screen watching this video this very second. That is of course unless you're typing out a nasty comment as I speak. I'll admit I'm not too grateful for that. Though my channel is still pretty tiny in the grand scheme of things, I have lots of plans and lots of videos I'm looking forward to making. None of it could have been possible without those of you who have chosen to give me the time of day and watch my content, and especially those of you who are going the extra mile and contributing to my Patreon. In this world of people who think it's cool to be edgy, to troll and upset others, to be offensive purely because they're anonymous on the internet, it really is refreshing to be reminded that not everyone has become a complete and utter moron, and that there's still plenty of people out there who are empathetic towards others' problems. Obviously, I don't just mean the people who have donated to me. The huge ratio of likes to dislikes on the video I called my last ever video speaks for itself. I think it's amazing that there's people out there who care for my little channel of all things, and even though I've dedicated hundreds of hours to this, I still don't feel as if I've earned everything that I physically have. I'm glad that Undertale exists, as I feel it encourages the goodwill in people. I'm sure it's no coincidence that the angsty teenagers who occasionally try to troll this channel also hate the game I'm always talking about. It's no surprise that they wouldn't understand a piece of media that tells them to be a decent human being. Anyhow, enough dwelling on a tiny minority who no one cares about. This video is dedicated to those of you who have shown me support throughout the months I've been making videos, or even as recently as today. Thank you for being so kind, and a very special thank you to all of my patrons who have ensured my channel keeps going for as long as people want it to. Just before I go though, I'd just like to talk about my good friend King Mel. He recently uploaded a video explaining that he's offering very cheap commissions for his music. That means for a small amount of money, he'll create a completely unique song based on your idea of how it should sound, for anything you may need it for, such as projects, roleplay, or anything else. While I've known him for many years, I still occasionally pay him for music he produces for me, despite his insistence that I don't as I'm his friend. I really do admire his skill, and I personally can't believe how little he charges for what he does. I feel the very least I could do is tell you about his current offer, which you can see the full details of by following the link in the description to the video he uploaded. He's made so much music for me, and I'd love to hear whatever music you commission from him if it's something you're interested in. Okay, well, back to making proper videos I guess. Thank you for being extremely cool, and I'll see you next time.